you put that person with those EEG probes, meditator versus non-meditators, right? And you will immediately see the change in waves, the mental waves or EEG waves that is picked up. And this is again a scientific proof that closing your eyes, calming yourself, having focus towards the heart, it changes your neurological functions also. People who meditate, they become more grateful. They are very silent, they are calm. And when we read Gita, Lord Krishna emphasizes on one fundamental thing. Asantasya kutah sukham. Mind that is asant, which is restless, how can it find happiness? And he elaborates in that sloka, chapter 2, that how can you arrive at a peaceful state without harmony? How can you arrive at harmony? Through contemplative mind. How do you arrive at contemplative mind? Through focused mind. How do you arrive at focused mind? Through meditation. So Lord himself is saying, see, the whole circle of happiness and peace, contemplative mind, focused mind and meditation. See, they are all related. This is from Gita. When we talk of science, when we close our eyes in this mudra form or dhyana mudra form and having our attention towards the heart, where both sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system, they keep on going there. Having our attention there itself puts you in a parasympathetic mode. Vagus nerve is stimulated somehow, and that makes you very quiet, very calm. Even though I would say, even if you are not a believer of God, you don't have to be. You just focus your attention towards the heart and wait for some energy to descend into your heart, or focus on your breath while paying attention to your heart. Your entire attention will change in such a way that it makes you more calmer and peaceful. We have done some experiments also with people who meditates with transmission that Heartfulness offers, and people who regularly meditate on their own. So when we offer our practice along with pranahuti transmission, the person's ability to dive deeper into oneself and attain that calmness or samadhi is instantaneous. And how do you measure that? You put that person with those EEG probes, meditator versus non-meditators, right? And you will immediately see the change in waves, the mental waves or EEG waves that is picked up. And this is again a scientific proof that closing your eyes, calming yourself, having focus towards the heart, it changes your neurological functions also. What happens during sleep? We have 3 or 4 levels of consciousness, 3 levels especially. We are used to waking consciousness, right, where we can interact. Then there is dreamlike state. We are about to go to sleep and then dreamlike state starts. And the third state is a deep sleep state. Okay. All 3 can be measured. You put EEG and it tells you whether you are awake or dreaming or you are in a deep sleep, it measures. How does it measure? When we are interacting, the cells inside are firing so fast, right? So it creates electrical and magnetic charge, which can be measured. Children, they think very fast. Their mind jumps. So the waves that is produced in children is very fast versus ours. Theirs would be perhaps more than 30 waves per second, 30 hertz per second. Ours will be maybe 15 to 20. Our thinking is somehow slowed down as we age. If you're reading a book and you're so absorbed in a book, it will further slow down. And if you are trying to go to sleep, it will slow down even further. And in dream state, it will come to about 5 to 8 hertz per second. And in your deep sleep state, it will become maybe 3 to 5 hertz per second. When we meditate, depending upon the state you are in, it could be either 3 to 5, but you are still aware. That's the beauty of it. You are so relaxed as if you are sleeping, because you are seeing 3 to 5 hertz per second, those waves. You are observing that on the machine. But you are aware of things happening around you. And this is what our Shastras calls as Turiya condition, 4th level of condition. Which is, now only science can prove it, and even Lord Krishna talks about this state of a yogi, that he is sleeping but awake. He is so relaxed as if sleeping, but he is conscious.